That's a real funny comment right there. So excited to watch the Nationals go on a team record win streak now. I'll be honest with you, Steak. You really, really have no issues or qualms betting the Washington Nationals every night.
Not at all.
You just don't. What if you lose 4 in a row?
Then it will just be like how all my other baseball bets go.
I had a hilarious night of baseball betting last night. Finally hit a ladder. Didn't really climb it, but we take Marcus Semien. Yeah, I'm not getting greedy. I lost every baseball side that I bet yesterday. I laid -170 with the White Sox. I took the Kansas City Royals. I took the Pittsburgh Pirates, and I took the Philadelphia Phillies. I went 0-4.
The problem is you said I laid -170 with the White Sox, but you didn't. You laid -170 with the Astros trying to fade the White Sox. That's a bad fucking idea, buddy. Yeah. Also, can I tell, before we get going, can I tell everybody something hilarious?
Of course, please do.
So normally we start these specifically on time. Like if we're late to our own stream, who cares? But normally we start these at exactly 4:30. And while the waiting screen's on, I can see you down there. And I saw you look confused, and then you got up, and then you came back with your wrist brace, and then you put it on, and then you press go. So in case you guys were wondering why we were delayed, it's because Degen forgot he didn't have his wrist brace on.
So, it's funny you say that. My wrist has actually been feeling a lot better. And to the point where I didn't wear it all day. I don't think I wore it yesterday, but I told myself this is when, as soon as I start feeling a little good, this is when I take a couple steps back because I don't wear it. And then the pain starts setting in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I told myself I better be wise. I better be smart. Let me go get the wrist guard, whatever the fuck you call this thing. Because I don't want to live a life with carpal tunnel. If I have it, I got to get the surgery, whatever. Anyways, hello. Thank you for pointing that out to everybody. Welcome to the Pikkit Happy Hour. Carpal tunnel is a serious issue for sports bettors. It really is. Dude, I'm not kidding. I just want to make this perfectly clear. I have a pop socket now too, by the way. Do you have one of those?
No, I don't. I just have a normal phone. A normal wrist.
So you can. All right, yeah. For now, I fucking had a fine wrist too, asshole. Listen, when you start moving your thumb and going, I started line shopping. I started going from book to book, app to app. Also using Pikkit and only Pikkit now, and not having to go to another app. I know this sounds like I'm being a cheesy sales guy. One less thing to do the thumb over.
So would you say Pikkit Sports heals carpal tunnel?
Yeah. When they say like eating this thing reduces the risk of like X disease, syncing your sports books to Pikkit reduces your risk of carpal tunnel because it's one less thing that your thumbs have to do. So anyways, let's catch up with the comments. We are on our Twitters and we are on Twitch right now. I see Twitch. We got like 20 people popping in.
Bro, sorry. Read that.
Got to get a Pikkit wrist strap.
Dude,
I have a Pikkit sticker.
Dude, that would be so funny. A Pikkit fucking wrist brace would be hilarious.
That's where I'm going. If you are in Twitch right now, I see we've got some people in the Twitch. We are only live to let you know we're live. Please come over to the Pikkit YouTube channel. I have the link pinned. Equity Rise, I see you. KW585, I see you. Jay Wells, I see you. Click that link. Come over to Pikkit. We're going to shut this down in just a minute. Twitter as well. I see you guys over in Twitter. We got about, almost 200 people that have popped in and out of our Twitter streams. Come over to the Pikkit YouTube channel. It should be linked. The link should be posted. If not, we'll do it here shortly. Hope you had a great day, chat. Yep, let's catch up to some of the comments. First one, I'm tailing. Second one, I'm fading. Don't know what they're talking about. Goat it back. Don't know what that means. What's up? Who is winning NBA tonight? We're going to talk about it. Yep, I already referred to that. Degen, your boyfriend Brian Reynolds sold my HRR lay, blaming you. Fine. Yeah. I'll take it on the chin. Degen, got to hit a ladder. He's never quitting his corp job. I'm just not going to quit my corp job. I will be joining Steak on this journey. Have fun with that, you fucker. White Sox fan, by the way. Yep. Steak is waterboarding.
You're the proud.
You're not a White Sox fan.
Yes, I sure am, buddy.
Name 4 players.
Oh God, you really gonna do this?
Come on.
Miguel, yes, Shane Smith, Benatendi, and Andrew Vaughn.
I was gonna say you should know the first names of Andrew Benatendi and Andrew Vaughn.
Yeah.
Scumbag. I will be taking them and their team total as well after 3 runs and 4-game rant. Yeah, I bet you will. This spot sucks. It's very difficult. Old man Degen, what's up? Yep. Okay. Got to get a Pikkit wrap. Yep. Dude looks like Pete Weber, the bowler.
Wait, I just want to say that's a very funny comment, but huge compliment. Like
Pete Weber?
Pete Weber's the fucking man.
Saying I look like Pete Weber is cool.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's a compliment. Degen is trying to get Pikkit a bone and join doctor sponsorship. Good afternoon, friends. Pacers plus 5.5 POD. Wow, interesting. Pacers will win the next 2. Stop that. Go, sirs. Downtown Indy is buzzing. Let's go.
I bet. That's a good
Steak. Bet on every player, man. I can't figure out what to tail. You bet on every player?
I like so much.
Got home after sitting in Nashville traffic for an hour. Got notifications for happy hour, and I have a cold beer in the fridge. Bang. Yes, Steak. What are you drinking?
Bang. Tears of Lorna tequila.
Is that really what it's called?
It's really what it's called.
Is that a celebrity's tequila?
I don't think so, man. I think celebrity tequilas are getting played the fuck out.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I took a great picture of an ad that I saw for Tullamore Dew whiskey. It said celebrity free since like 1962 or something like that.
I like Tullamore Dew.
I know. Do you remember when you and I got shit faced? We had a St. Patrick's Day special. You get a bottle of Tullamore Dew for like $1 for the first hour. We drank it, and then we went to the Cavs Magic game.
Yeah, sure do.
Fun fact, Delonte West got me those tickets because I bought him, Anderson Varejao, and LeBron James a pizza. And LeBron James walked away.
You didn't have to let him fuck your mom.
Is that a Delonte West joke? Because there's rumors. There's rumors. Anthony. Pranav, I was watching the Red Sox game yesterday, and I could not get over that Roman Anthony, very good-looking family, by the way. Roman Anthony's father's name is Anthony.
So good. That's
awesome.
I just became more of a Red Sox fan.
I know. I'm telling you, I hate that I'm liking the Red Sox. I talked about today on Gate 14. Anyways, we're going to shut it down. I see we got 50 heads in here in YouTube. Thank you very much. Twitch, I'm shutting it down right now. Removed. Bang. Come on over to Pikkit. Twitter, you're next.
I just want to say, if my name was Anthony, I would always introduce myself as Tony Anthony, just to watch the wheels turn in someone's head trying to figure out if that meant my name was Anthony.
So I have a question. Why, Pranav? I've other people said this in our stream. Why do people want Alex Cora fired?
Why? I'll answer your question with a question. Why not?
Oh, I guess they are not doing well. They're 32 and 35, aren't they?
They've been disappointing for a while now. I think wanting him fired makes sense when you're the Red Sox and you have high expectations every year.
You know what I think?
No.
I think I've realized something. They haven't done a very good job of finding the right pitchers.
100%. The pitching.
So, but is that the manager's fault?
I mean, that's like,
what are you laughing about?
You can't say we don't. The manager gets blamed for everything, of course.
Okay. I mean, okay. I just don't know that, like, fire Alex Cora is a cop-out. Oh, okay. See, this is a take. Degen, have you been tanning? Look less pasty as usual. I've been out in the sun a little bit. When the fuck do I look pasty, by the way? I'm not pasty. Oh, funny story. So I went on Gate 4. I went on Owner's Box today. Did you listen to it at all?
Dude, it's so funny. The Nikki Picks thing, I was literally dying laughing.
That motherfucker. Anyway, so I'm in this office pod. Pranav, I don't know if you guys have these in your office. I know I was in there. I don't remember when I took a look around. They're like phone booths, and they should be soundproof. Well, I was talking about how the phone booth was soundproof, and I was like yelling, and then I went on a rant, or maybe 2 or 3, and I was cursing. I was saying fuck and motherfuck and this and that or whatever. And I get out of there, and this lady who sits like 3 desks away.
How old?
Not super old. Probably around my age, maybe a little bit, maybe 40. I don't know. Yeah. So she looks at me, and again, we don't talk very often. And she just goes, "Are you Italian?" It's like, yeah, why? She goes, "Because you got the mouth of a sailor." And I'm like, oh my God, did you hear me? And she was like, yeah. I was like, I thought that thing was soundproof. She's like, maybe the door wasn't shut all the way.
You were going off. I love that some random 40-year-old lady heard all that.
Yeah. Yeah, not super random. Like, wasn't like a fucking stranger just in and out of there. She actually works there, and I have to see her quite often. Okay, so 18 one-run losses and most errors in the league. All right, fine. Maybe there's some legitimate right. I miss Tim Wakefield in the Red Sox. Yeah, Tim Wakefield was a dog. Morning again, DJ. Good morning, Reggie. Good to see you. Moving his position and everything. Pasty 8 out of 10 days, I'd say. There was also that noise around Devers at the beginning of the year, right? Yeah, there was, and they signed Bregman. They signed Bregman to play third. And remember, Rafi said, I play third. But both guys are doing really well, and Bregman's hurt. I think the Red Sox are going to be a problem. So now
W Rafi impression, by the way. Can't let that get swept under the rug. That was really good.
I play third. That's what he said.
I know, dude. Really good.
Okay, I mean, it's not that hard. You try it.
No.
Okay. Greg is in the queue. I'm going to pull him up here in a second. We've got a lot of ball to talk today. We've got the U.S. Open tomorrow.
Yeah.
Also the way he messed up with Devers situation. Yeah, we have we've got the hold on one second. George, focus on less shopping at lines and actually hitting some bets. GRP's mom is an account on Twitter. He retweeted the stream and said, "Hi Greg," and
What's
said,
up?
"Focus less on line shopping and actually hitting some bets."
So
we were talking about how line shopping is part of the reason I have carpal tunnel. Because you hold your phone and you go from like app to app to app like this.
You can't carpal tunnel can't be the first thing you mention when Greg gets up here.
Yeah, you can't just.
All right, let's start that over.
Yeah, start that over.
Hey Greg, how's your day going? Your watch looks good.
How's your knee?
It's fine.
He just ran a marathon, Greg.
Yeah.
Fine. Who ran a marathon?
You.
No, I cannot run a marathon. I've accepted that I can't run a marathon.
What happened to the half marathon? Remember,
I was just going to say that
last year.
I was training for a half marathon, and then something happened. Do you guys remember what happened?
I think you ran 6 miles and got lost all hope.
No. Something happened. Like I had to go somewhere.
Yeah, that was it. That was totally the reason you didn't do it.
It threw a wrench in my training. And
you did have something. Something came up the weekend of the Brooklyn Half Marathon, and you're like, I'm out. Yeah.
It was like a wedding.
Oh my God. No, he did not. Brent Rooker just homered.
I bet he fucking did.
Oh my God. Fuck this guy, dude. Fuck this guy.
Degen, why are you talking about line shopping multiple apps on the Pikkit, the Everything app stream? That's a cop-out. This was before. Did I not just tell you Pikkit solved my carpal tunnel? That's why I'm getting a Pikkit sponsored stream.
Are you going to get a Pikkit sponsored wrist guard?
Pikkit sponsored wrist guard. That's what Steak said. Yeah.
I was going to get you one that had the Degen logo on it, but I don't know what that does for our brand.
I think we could do both. And I was going to think Pikkit may not want that.
Oh my. Brent Rooker's going off today. Bo.
Double and a home run sounds like.
That's okay. Yeah. That's okay. That hurts. Anyways, we're going to move on. Marcus Semien came through a little bit last night. Greg, what did you have on the diamond? I saw you made one bet.
I had one bet. It was just the Red Sox, and you're going to give me shit for fading the Rays. But
I'm not going to give you shit. I'm not going to give you shit.
I'm going to give you shit. You didn't think you should let me know?
I figured you were betting them every month, and I also missed my last 6 baseball bets, so I didn't feel the need to broadcast the 7th.
Okay, whatever.
What would he need to let you know for? You're betting them anyway.
I don't know, just something we have in common, 2/3 of the Degenerate family on the same bet. I've been betting them every month, just a little chitter, a little chat between buds.
Greg does a lot of things just kind of on his own, and then you have to like poke and prod him to get some stuff out. Caglione to go yard for the first time today, probably because I bet it yesterday. I took him to hit a home run. I took the Royals to hit a home run. Wow, your drink looks delicious, Greg. Rooker Tank, yeah, tune in late. What do you know? I got J-Rod to go yard, and he takes a double 370.
Bart has the record for most guys he takes to hit homers hitting doubles.
You were that guy.
Well, yeah, we take a lot of the same guys, but yeah, I was that guy for a while.
Do you just tail him?
I tail everybody in the chat. I do not have a mind of my own. Okay, and honestly, they all must suck because I'm doing so horrible.
A good way to turn it around.
I'm going to give a quick update on what's going on in the baseball world right now because there's a couple games and then there's more games. So we'll talk about those. I do want to talk US Open for a little bit. We had BK was unable to make it, but his friend Kyle came in and I thought Kyle did a great job. Steak, I don't know if you listened. Greg, I'm sure you probably didn't get to tune in because your corp is a bitch. But his buddy Kyle, who's a smarter, more analytical guy, gave a good rundown on the course, gave some good thoughts on his guys, some guys I proposed to him at the top of the leaderboard. If you're in the chat and you're betting the US Open, which you should, I mean, bet responsibly, but betting on golf is the best. I'd love to know where your head's at, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, I've got my ear to the streets. Bryson is like the guy.
That makes sense. He's been so close the last two.
Yep. He's the all signs point to Bryson. However, and this is really surprising, Jon Rahm is really popular. Jon Rahm is the most tipped golfer, which I do find fascinating. He's 12-1. I actually think I like Jon Rahm. Like I might square up with the boys. At the same time, of course, you don't really hear any Scotty Love at plus 285. Everyone is out on Rory. Everyone. Now, Steak, you'll probably love this. I knew you were going to make a stupid face. You'll probably love this. He made a comment. He said it's hard to get motivated after he just won the Grand Slam and the Masters. I thought about buying low on Rory. His number's pretty good. He's boosted on Bet365, 18-1. So I don't really know what to do here. Outside of that,
18-1. Holy shit.
Yep, 12-1 to 18-1. Outside of that, if you were to tell me you were taking like a Xander, a Ludwig, or a JT, I wouldn't talk you off of it. I'm probably not going to get there. I think I like Rahm. Greg tweeted about Lowry looking like Pittsburgh. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to go with Shane Lowry at 45-1. And I might take somebody. I'm going to take Sepp. And I'll probably take someone further down the leaderboard, like 75 or 85-1, either Keegan or Ben Griffin. Total Slayer says Keegan for the weekend. Yep. Pete Alonso going yard today.
Keegan hasn't won a major, has he?
I don't think so.
I'm fairly confident. No.
He's a Northeast guy, and somebody tried to pitch that as a reason to take him, but our buddy Bogey said Pittsburgh is not Boston.
Pittsburgh is absolutely not the Northeast.
I know. I don't know why somebody said that, and I kind of like hung on to it, thinking maybe I'll use that because I like Keegan in in that region, but it's not. So very, very tough course. We all know the rough and the thick it's going to be thick, and you're going to drop the golf ball, it's going to disappear. Seen that a million times. Staked. After I kind of gave you the summary, do you have anybody that's coming to mind?
I already knew I was taking Rory.
Single bullet.
Oh, no. Corey Connors.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, of course I am, dude.
No, what do you mean, of course? What does that mean?
I'm taking Corey Connors.
But what is, of course, you're taking Corey? Is this your new bit?
Is Corey Connors the new White Sox?
No. I mean, kind of, I guess Corey Connors could be the new White Sox.
Don't do that.
I just want to bet Corey Connors, dude. What? I'm betting Corey Connors. You can't talk me off betting Corey Connors.
Yes, I can.
No, well, go ahead.
No, actually, the only reason you're betting Corey Connors is because I tried talking you off.
No, I've always liked Corey Connors. You know that.
You don't understand something. I know how you work. I've known you for a long time. If I tell you shouldn't do something, you do it.
It's not true.
Don't press that button.
That might be true. It's just not true here. I like Corey Connors. And if you really think about what I'm saying, you know that I like Corey Connors. First round leader. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that for Corey Connors because there's no way he's going to go into Sunday and make a move.
I like that.
Corey Connors, first round leader.
I like that.
Add it to my card. I'm betting it.
I like that a lot.
Right fucking now, dude.
Do it right now. Do it.
I will.
Should
I live bet Rooker to have a second home run?
Yeah.
I mean, you got the app open.
By the way, Greg, I've told Steak that the Florida Panthers are like the best hockey team of all time. Pretty sure since I told him that a few weeks ago, he's faded them like 17 times.
No, God.
You took the Hurricanes live when I was with you at Tom's Watch.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, you took the Oilers. You took...
One time I took the Oilers.
Feels like 7 times.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that's your MO, and that's fine. You could be the guy who does that. Greg, who do you like in the U.S. Open?
So I have Aberg, and I punched him in after the Masters because I was just convinced that this guy was winning. I got negative CLV, so it's a very bad bet, and my cash out's just not there. But I only took it for a little bit because it was boosted, so I'm not worried about it. It's just I lost that wager. But I got 4 guys in my cart right now. I'd like to cut one of them, maybe 2. Got my eye on Lowry, obviously. That's definitely going in. You guys in the group chat kind of today sold me a little bit on Cantlay, who I hate, but just hearing some of the analytical people liking him, he's in my cart for that reason. Sep's kind of a must bet at this point for us, and I'm such a sucker for Victor Hovland.
Victor Hovland ain't winning shit.
He's not, is he?
He's not.
Okay, I'm going to unclick the Hovland button.
Okay. He's not winning shit. I love Hovland as much as the next guy. He's not winning shit.
You can't take Hovland and Cantlay and consider yourself a golf sharp.
That's fair. Yeah. I don't hate the Cantlay play. I'm happy to hear you not on Tommy Fleetwood. That's another guy stake bets.
I'm not a Fleetwood guy.
I didn't bet Tommy Fleetwood. I just bet Brent Rooker home run plus 500 and Corey Connors first round leader plus 6,000.
I'm going to take that. So, Greg, you're going to take that too. We're all going to take that.
I'm checking what he is on FanDuel right now.
We should say that's a squad ride. We have a U.S. Open squad ride. What are you laughing about?
Because every day people take us less seriously, and we're going to say that we're taking Corey Connors first round leader as our squad ride. Ugh. We deserve. Hey, we're never beating the meme capper allegations.
But in all seriousness,
all it takes is one.
All it takes is one. You have to separate yourself. Eventually, like AI is going to just do everything that human beings can do. You know what AI can't do? They will not squad ride Corey Connors first round leader.
All I'm going to say is that saying, all it takes is one. I like the saying, but I'm going to tell you this, Greg. For me and Degen this summer, it's getting to dangerously close to all it takes is 2. Like we're going to need 2 to get out of this hole.
Greg, I haven't had a winning day in June.
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I unplugged from MLB for a while, and it was fantastic. It was the best part of my vacation.
Yeah. I haven't unplugged one time. You know what I did on my vacation? I went to a live MLB game, and I bet it, and I lost.
I would say Atlanta doesn't have legal gambling, but
no, I did illegal gambling, Greg.
Yeah. Bet some guy in the parking lot. Just gave him $500 and walked away.
Yeah, just keep it, man. I braved money line. Just keep it.
Wait, the best part about this, Steak was going to the game, and I remember I was talking about what ladder I wanted to take for that day, and there was like 2 or 3 options, and I was like, "Ooh, I kind of want to fade Lucas Giolito. I think I'll take the Braves team total over." And I texted Steak, and Steak goes, "Yeah, do it. I'm going to the game. That'll be fun."
No, the best is I was with my wife. I was with my wife, and it's like 1-1 in the 7th inning, and she's like, "Are you hitting your bets?" And I'm like, "What do you see here that could result in me hitting bets? I don't understand."
We just need 8 runs in the 9th inning, and we need extra innings.
Steak, the first and the worst part is the Braves scored a run in the bottom of the 1st inning. They got 2 guys on. I think somebody hit a single. There was 1 out.
Oh, they had runners in scoring position the entire game.
Yeah, but I was like 1 run in the bottom of the 1st. This is on track for over 7.5 run. We're on pace.
Dude, that's like a field goal in the first 5 minutes. You're like, "Oh, things are looking good."
Literally like that. So
that's some of the best. That's some of the best part about gambling is when you take overs and you're just constantly running the numbers and the math in your head. It's like, all right, we're on target.
It's not that much fun in NBA is the most fun by far.
The best. I just need 4.5 points a minute. I love doing that at NBA games. It's so fun.
Or college, we can definitely get 15 points in the last 2 minutes. So
oh my god,
just get to that point.
Oh my god. Well, I mean that's like I hate the bonus and I hate free throws until I have an over and it's the last 2 minutes of a college game. I'm like, foul. Yes, both teams are in the bonus. All right, good segue, by the way. Let's get into NBA Finals Game 3, shall we? I'm not, Snide. I'm not. You see what he tried to do? You see what he tried to get me to do? Don't say it out loud. You see what Snide tried to do?
Yeah, that's a real golfer.
No, it's not. Shut the fuck up.
I just got it. The Twins are my only bet today. So if you want to call that a POD, if you want to call it Greg is load managing, the Twins are my only play.
Cool.
Greg, you're the Kawhi Leonard of sports bettors, dude.
Just Boardman doesn't get paid.
Just a fun guy.
Load management. Okay, let's get into the NBA game. But real quick,
I don't know if you guys have been watching it at all, and sorry to kind of put this on hold, but I want to get this out there.
That's okay.
College baseball is awesome.
Yes, it is.
I don't know if you guys have been
gotten into it,
gambling much on it. It is so much fun, especially when you go from an MLB game where, and you can't blame the guys, you're playing 162 games, but no one seems that interested. And then you turn on a college game and it's do or die, and it's so fun.
I think college baseball is fun in the last 3 innings.
I mean, it is, but it's really fun throughout, man. It's so refreshing from just June baseball where there's, it's just such a long way to the finish line right now.
Yeah.
But it's fun, man. Everybody's super fired up. The Murray State game on, what was that, Tuesday night? Maybe Monday night?
Duke, Murray State, Duke?
Yeah. So Murray
Greg,
State, a ridiculous long shot.
Did you? I think they were like 700-1 or something, like way before the tournament started at one point.
They basically said it's the equivalent of like a 14 seed making the Elite Eight.
Did you watch the why am I blanking? Tennessee has a really popular pitcher, the guy, Liam.
Yeah, and he got
shelled,
but he loaded the bases and then somebody hit a grand slam. I bet Tennessee that game because I was like, they won it last year. They got to have a little bit grit. I don't think they'll get swept out of it, and swept right out.
Well, I knew it was going to be bad news for that guy, not to name any names, but somebody was in my DMs that morning and said, Degen, I know you don't really watch college baseball, but this guy on Tennessee, Liam, whatever his name is, Liam Wyatt or some shit, is a dog, and he's pitching today. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not going to bet on him. I'm not going to watch it. But thank you for letting me know. Good luck on your wagers. But I just knew when the hype, anytime someone DMs me about somebody, that person sucks. Like when people started to DM me, dude, I'll never forget when I woke up to the DM saying, Degen, it's Taj Day. When I was being told it was Taj Day, that's when I knew it was time to get off the Taj wagon last year. And
then you bet him Cy Young winner this year. Maybe. I
can't remember if I did or didn't.
I know, that's what's funny. That's why I keep bringing it up.
I know. I probably did, though. Let's just assume I did. Alcaraz center match was very fun to bet when Alcaraz was down 2 sets. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, let's get into it, and then we'll talk a little baseball at the end. Steak, you claim to be pretty locked in on this game.
I'm just pretty excited.
Me too. Me too. I'll tell you why in a second. The Indiana Pacers are hosting the Thunder tonight. It's game 3. They're 5 to 6 point favorites on where you look. According to Pikkit Pro, you can get 5 on Player Profit X. If you're betting the Thunder, you can get 6 on Bally's. If you're betting the Pacers, total around, 227. Looks like line's been moving around all day.
I'm waiting for quantitative eating to come in here and say it's a Thunder -6.
So let's look at this. Look at this line movement. You had -178. So the Thunder are getting steamed. Little buyback on the Pacers late. Don't hate that. Splits here. 67% of the bets, 83% of the money. A lot of money line parlays with the Thunder, I'm sure. 65% of the bets, 76% of the money on the spread. And stake. Looks like the under is a little sharp here, according to Pikkit. 38% of the bets, 45% of it, money's on the under. Kind of surprised to see that. I thought the over would be the overwhelming majority. Need shitty primetime football back. Yeah, my phone kept writing for all 2 minutes, as well as notifications from the 20-bet stake locked in. IU Henio Grand Slam. Wow, no shit. Yeah, he's been on fire. Looking at some prop markets here. SGA points. Pascal over points. Isaiah Hartenstein under points. Wow.
What is that Pascal points line? Why is...
Oh, it's probably an alt line that people take.
-330. That's such a silly thing to be that popular.
probably in some sort of arbitrage parlay or something like that. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's just weird to see something on there for points and then he's minus 330.
Yep. Scary part of the Thunder, I don't think we have seen them play at their best yet. You might be right. Thomas Bryant over 2.5. Okay, let's give our overall vibes and thoughts on tonight's game, and then we'll dig into the player props. We're going to make a fun parlay. Steak, why don't you lead us off? I'm going to re-up my beer. Talk to me about the Thunder. Talk to us about the Thunder Pacers tonight.
I have fully convinced myself that this is going to be a very high-scoring, fast-paced affair with a shit ton of threes being attempted. And so that's the main angle I'm attacking. I took Nesmith threes. I like Jalen Williams threes. I took Miles Turner threes. I'm attacking the shit out of the threes market. The only person I'm taking the under on is Chet in a parlay. This is minus 170. I'm not going to straight bet that. Chet isn't hitting 2 threes. So that's in my parlay for the night. But I'm fading Tyrese Halliburton points again, under 17.5. I'm fading Hartenstein. You probably like to hear that, under 6.5 points.
No double-double.
I think they're going to keep using these guys. It's either Wiggins or it's Wallace in place of running with Hartenstein and Holmgren. And I just don't think you're going to see that much Isaiah Hartenstein today. So I'll go under 6.5. And then the other big one for me is, you mentioned it being a popular bet on Pickett. I like Pascal Siakam today, over 19.5 back in Indiana. I think he goes off. And I think Jalen Williams really goes off.
Oh, I can get down on Jalen Williams.
I like 25 plus 186.
I took his over threes last game, over 1.5, and he was 1 for 5. Kind of with you on the threes. If I had to give you my favorite bet that you just pointed out, it would be, did you say you like Nembhard or Nesmith threes?
Nesmith threes.
I like that. I do like that. So the one thing that scares me, I want to see what you guys think about this. It's a bit of a trend that I'm not sure you guys are aware of. And if I'm being brutally honest, I wasn't aware of until I literally just pulled up the Pacers schedule in the playoffs. You want to know what the Pacers typically do in game 3, the first game of the series at home? They lost to the Knicks. They lost to the Cavs.
Played on the road.
And they lost to the Bucks.
But the Bucks were on the road, game 3.
You're right.
I was there.
Wow. Okay. So, not a huge trend then, but they won the first 2 games on the road in Cleveland, come back, lose 126-104. Win the first 2 games in New York, come back and lose 106-100. They don't put the best scoring performance on, but you can also potentially throw that out the window. Okay. Degen, how do you feel about Roman Anthony's grandpa, dad, and brother all being named Anthony? I think it's incredible. Do you like the Crabs fade with fading Wiggins points? Oh, we'll talk about that in a second when we talk about the Thunder. I like where your head's at in terms of threes. Greg, well, wait, before we go any further, Steak, where would your money be on a side and total in this game? Sounds like you like the over.
Over, and I'll convince myself to believe that the Pacers will be really competitive in this game. I hope they are.
Greg, how about you? What do you think about this game?
Steak is solely over. And man, I have a tough time not betting the Pacers for this. What did you like, Degen? You said you were going to stand on business.
No, Steak said that. Steak said that.
Oh, Steak said that? That doesn't sound like something you would say, yeah. Yeah, that's true. As soon as I did, I was like, that.
It was most likely in this group to say stand on business, I would be like minus 1,000.
Yeah. True. Cool.
Wait, okay, so you like the Pacers?
The business is the points.
I bet like 5 different Pacers guys to go over their threes.
I consider that standing on business.
Thank you.
Okay, so I don't have a problem with you liking the Pacers. I'm just nervous. I need the Pacers to win another game to hit this over 5.5 series games.
Look, for right now, you're in great shape. It's 1-1.
Yeah.
That's all you can hope for.
Yeah. If they lose this game, I'm in terrible shape.
You're fine.
No, I'm not.
If they win this game, the Thunder are in trouble because the Pacers might win in 5.
No, they're not.
I know.
No, they're not.
Just
Okay.
You're fine. I truly believe the Pacers are going to win one of these 2 at home, but
incredibly interesting.
I want anyone at Pikkit Sports to know who's watching this and who helps us and who is feeding us information. We are the brightest bulbs in the chandelier, but that doesn't mean we don't appreciate having. Greg, did you just roll your eyes like, well, yeah, I'm kind of
right? I thought a chandelier had candles was actually where my brain went initially, but a chandelier has light bulbs. I'm thinking of the guy from Beauty and the Beast, but that wasn't a chandelier.
They know that, Degen. They know we're not the brightest bulbs in the chandelier. They know.
But I know they know. I guess what I'm saying is they don't. You can still provide us trends and stats and information that like smart bettors would want to know. Does that make sense?
Yeah. This is mean, Kev. Very mean. Maybe accurate, but also mean.
Dude, don't let fucking Greg's.
I'm underrated, dude. I'm underrated, Kev. I'm underrated.
Yeah. Steak is low key, like very smart.
Yeah. Steak's got a lot of street smarts, and Degen read a book one time that he sweat all over and then gave back to me with the binding.
Wait, I don't think Steak just has street smarts.
I think that's just slang for sells drugs, right?
It's gotta wait. That's just what you
I don't
tell
sell drugs. I don't sell drugs.
That's just what you tell with a lot of people with a lot of tattoos. It's like, oh, you must be really street smart.
Never sold one drug.
Okay. Greg are shining right now. Shut up. So okay, then this probably isn't that much of a trend then. I thought it happened every series. They were on the road in Milwaukee.
Not at home. Too. That's not bad.
Yeah. But the Thunder right there, as Pickett just told us, the Thunder 0-7 on the road ATS, so that's okay. I want to lean into the Pacers. Do I want to bet the Pacers? No. But I'm with you on leaning into the Pacers. You kind of always have to mix it up and take a Thunder guy. Steak, why do you want to fade Chet?
I want to fade Chet threes.
Oh.
That's it. It's in my parlay. I could tell you my whole entire parlay if you want to hear it.
Yeah.
This
Greg,
is people's parlay.
If you don't have a guy yet in this game, you need to start talking.
I would like to ask Steak how he feels, or if one of his player props is Obi Toppin.
I like Obi Toppin, but no, I'm not going to go back to him a third time. I would be really excited about you going back to Obi Toppin.
Okay. I haven't gone to him yet, so I'd just be going to him for the first time.
Hey, Greg, I'm just going to say I like threes. He's been shooting a lot of them.
He shot a lot last game, and he couldn't find anything.
Yeah. My parlay real quick. Under 1.5 Holmgren threes, over 1.5 Miles Turner threes, under 17.5 points for Halliburton, over 19.5 points for Pascal Siakam.
You just reminded me something. And I know it's going to be hard to believe me that I am, this is my guy, but you just reminded me. I had an epiphany.
Turner's your guy.
Yep. I had an epiphany. Miles Turner.
I love a big Miles Turner guy.
I had an epiphany. I don't remember if it was game 2 or game 1, but I was watching the game. I've actually watched both games very closely. And I remember telling myself, I think that's what it was. That's what it was. I remember it like it was yesterday when I bet on Chet Holmgren over first quarter points and he did not go over. I told myself, I'm very impressed with Miles Turner's defense. And Miles Turner overall, just his style of play, I think he was a big component to their success in game 1. Obviously, Siakam was too. The bench did very well. But I said Miles Turner is going to go back to Indiana and he's going to have a game. I didn't necessarily say it was going to be game 3, but there's no better time than the present. Miles Turner is going to be my guy.
Cool. I'm with that. I'm really with that.
I'm going to ladder him.
Oh.
How am I going to ladder him? Because I'm either doing points,
3-pointers.
Is that what I'm doing?
Yes.
Yeah. Bart said it. Degen definitely fell asleep before the end of every game, NBA and Stanley Cup Finals included.
That confirmed?
I mean, there's no way you watch the hockey games and went to overtime.
But did you see Hallie's game winner live?
I did.
You did?
No. No.
Okay.
No.
If you didn't see that, I don't know what else to say. Like, that's the one.
I rewatched it.
That's fine. I'm not. It's fine. I don't.
It felt, but you know what? It felt live.
At what time was
It
this?
felt like you were there.
Usually what I do is I wake up around like 6 a.m. I immediately start making coffee. I do try to go like a full hour with no coffee. I heard like some hipster healthy guy was like, oh, your brain receptors got to get going before you put caffeine in your body. I really try to make it 90 minutes, but then I maybe go to about 45. I figure that's good enough. But I get the game on YouTube and I rewatch it. And I try to rewatch it. What?
You'll rewatch the whole game, or you'll start where you fell asleep?
No, I'll rewatch it like the 10 to 12 minute highlight. And I remember watching the Pacers won game 1, and that was a very good ending.
Do you know the outcome of the game before you go to YouTube and rewatch it, or are you watching it with the excitement?
I'm gonna say 100% he does. That man gets on Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, I've done that for NFL games before. It's actually quite fun. If you can hide the score from yourself and wake up the next morning and watch it, it's quite fun.
I don't understand why am I getting so much shit for falling asleep at like 10:30? Is that really early?
30? What time does the mouth guard hit your lips?
10.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's that early for a normal night in the summer, but for NBA finals, I can't fall asleep while the NBA finals are on. But normal night with fucking a shitty athletics game on, I'll go to sleep at 10:30. Sure, happily.
Yeah,
I do. I open X. My vision is still blurry. I open the app and I can't even see what's going on, but I'm on Twitter.
Hey, what happened to Piss Fam updates?
I don't know. I just you know what? I haven't. I know. I haven't been drinking sleepy time tea, and when I don't drink tea, because I realized I would drink tea and I would have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. When I don't drink tea right before I go to sleep, I don't have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. So, anyways, that's not why we're here on Pickett's Happy Hour. Let's get back to the board. Because it's the Stanley Cup playoffs and you were talking high and mighty how you weren't going to miss a single minute.
I'll respond to this, not you. Jackson Miles, he actually put a very serious loophole in there. He did make it seem as if he was going to watch every second of every game, but he actually said until I fall asleep, which was the loophole. And so it was basically like saying nothing at all.
Oh! What did you say as soon as I said until I fall asleep? What did you say? I have it on video.
Oh, well, what did I say?
You said that's totally fair.
Yeah, I know. I regret saying that.
Okay, yeah.
Too good of a friend.
That's what you do. Except whenever you just want to fade anything I fucking tell you.
Nationals money line.
Wrist guards stay on at night? No, they don't. I always enjoyed the Piss Fam updates while I was gaming late. All right, Brett Joseph, maybe we'll bring him back. Anyways, DJ, you missed arguably the best start of an NBA and NHL file. Stay up early for 2 more weeks and you go to bed when it's all MLB. I did stay up for the majority of the Stanley Cup games, and they were fucking fantastic. But I did not fall. I did not make it for overtime. I remember that he said he would avoid his wife and hide in the corner. Maybe I said that. You missed all the fights in third period last game. I did miss that. Anyways, I really like Chet Holmgren under threes.
Okay.
Miles Turner is going to be my guy.
Okay.
So
Miles Turner over threes, Chet Holmgren under threes. Greg, who's your guy? Because we're making a parlay.
Steg, you okay with me throwing Obi Toppin in there?
Of course. You don't got to ask me. I'm a big Obi Toppin guy.
I'm not the biggest Obi Toppin guy, but I wasn't when you laddered him either.
Just threes.
Okay. This is a 3 parlay. This is the threes parlay. Right?
Sure.
What do you guys know about Ben Shepherd? Is he doing anything?
Let's see. I remember some minutes last game. Hold on. I'm going to pull up.
And we got to talk about the kind of game that you think Tyrese Halliburton's going to have.
Not much scoring from him. I'm not expecting. No. Not really. No, I took his under 17.5.
Steak, you were a big SGA guy in game 1. He went over his points. He had 38. Do you like SGA tonight on the road?
I do always like SGA. I think his line's like 35, which is fucking insane. But I like Jalen Williams too much to like SGA too much. Ben Shepherd played 14 minutes, had 2 points, a steal, and a rebound. Took 2 shots.
Hallie under points, but over threes. Kind of like it. I don't know that I like Hallie anything.
That's a weird bet to take.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like that at all.
I get what he's saying though, but I'm just taking Hallie under points.
Miles Turner over 1.5 threes is -120. I'll probably take that. Over 3.5. Wow, look at that. Anybody else going to climb this ladder with me? Over 2.5 threes plus 255. Over 3.5 threes plus 680. What is he on the points? I like Miles Turner. You know what? I like Miles Turner to have 18.5 points is plus 235. Steak, do you have the box scores up?
Yes, I have the box score up. Last game, Miles Turner had, let's see.
He had 16, but he was 1 of 5 from 3.
Yep.
And I did bet him game 1. He went over his points and threes.
Okay, so game 1 was the game he balled out.
Yep. He had 2 threes in the fourth quarter when they were making that run.
Let's address this. So Aaron Wiggins had himself a game. You're telling me so this is something that we've done in the past. And I want to say we did pretty well on fading guys who had really good performances when they weren't expected, or betting on guys when they didn't have good performances. Aaron Wiggins was 5 for 8 from 3. You want to fade him, Steak, or no?
I know, and I saw someone bring up that Krabs is doing it. I'm not mad that Krabs is doing it. Obviously, I understand why he's doing it, but that's insinuating that a bunch of people are going to go back to Aaron Wiggins today, and I just don't know that I believe that. Because the only reason to fade a guy after he had a massive game is because you're trying to be contrarian and saying like, "Oh, we had such a big game, everyone's going to bet him again this game," and I just don't know if that's true. Is anybody really going back to Aaron Wiggins today?
No.
So yeah, I think I just want to leave him alone.
I'm okay with that. Greg, you gave us Isaiah Joe under 1.5 threes. No, under half a three.
Yeah.
The infamous random pulled it out of your ass on the Pikkit Happy Hour bet that cashed, and it was very, very fun. Who would your Isaiah Joe be today? Is it Isaiah Joe?
You know who actually their stat line was abysmal last game? And not even bad, just didn't do anything. But Dort. He played 26 minutes. He was 1 for 3 with 2 rebounds and an assist.
Yes. And in game 1, he had like 5 threes or something.
Yep, he did. So you're saying you like him today?
I think so. I mean, that just seems like an abysmal performance. Like, he's not even taking shots. Is that like an outlier? That has to be a massive out. Like, what did he do in game 1?
A lot. He hit 5 threes. But that was the outlier, in my opinion, him hitting 5 threes.
Well, let's see something here. Lou Dort. Oh, no, that's the Pacers schedule. Hold on. I want to see something. Lou Dort in the closeout game against the Wolves. He had 4 for 10 from 3. I mean, this motherfucker shoots threes.
That's what. But last game he only took 3 shots.
I get where your head's at, Greg.
That's where it's not necessarily how well he shot. It's just that he didn't do anything.
Mistake. Is this guy in your threes parlay?
No, but I don't hate what he's saying.
I like it.
What do you guys think, Dort or Obi Toppin?
I like Dort. But Steak, if you say Obi Toppin, Obi Toppin.
Nick, who's your guy?
My guy was Miles Turner.
Oh, wait. You never said that.
Yeah, I did. Of course I did.
You said,
Yes, I did.
We have
you said over 3.5. You said over 1.5 threes is your bet, just like you said Chet Holmgren under 1.5 threes is your bet.
Correct. So what are you saying?
You have a parlay with 5 guys. Miles Turner was one of them.
Yeah, Miles Turner is the guy I like to go over his threes.
The most?
You
said Neesmith.
I like Neesmith to go over his threes too. I already said I like threes in the game.
I understand that, but out of all the guys, Miles
Turner. You can't come in here acting angry that I liked Miles Turner. You literally started it by saying,
"No, I'm not angry.
Okay.
I'm just making sure you're not angry. I'm making sure you're not angry."
I'm not angry at all.
You seemed angry.
If we're making a parlay and your guy's going to be Miles Turner, then my guy will be Chet under threes, but it's just minus 170. Keep that in mind.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Still not hitting. Like, we're not hitting the parlay, but
Oh no.
let's get shitty odds while we don't hit.
So no, Pickett's giving us the best odds. It's -1. Hold on. God damn it. -166 on DraftKings.
Do the whole parlay and let's see what it pays.
Right now, it only pays 485. Nobody's juices are getting flowing from 485. We got to
let's make it Miles Turner 2.5 threes.
I was, just to be clear, I was making sure I wasn't stepping on Steak's toes with taking Miles Turner.
That would it seem like to you, Greg?
A little bit.
Okay, fine.
I just naturally have to take the opposite side of DJ.
Always. No, Steak, you said, well, Miles Turner was my guy, as if I stole your bitch.
No, I was just saying that when we talked about threes, he was the guy I liked. I didn't know you were going to let me put a -170 leg in there. So how about this, guys? Dort threes for Greg, under threes, Chet for me, over 2.5 threes, Miles Turner. That should juice up the lay, right?
Is Obi Toppin in here or not?
No, because he likes Dort, right?
He asked us. He asked us.
Let's go Dort, not deciding if Greg wants to change it. That's up to him. But having Dort and Chet under makes more sense than taking two Pacers big men to go over their threes.
I like that.
That's good.
Yeah, I like that. All right. So threes, we're gonna go over 2.5. What's -170?
Chet under threes.
Oh, yeah. You addressed that. Okay, cool. Chat, while you're at it, do us a favor. Steak, why are you leaning this much? No one's head. You saw this tweet?
Yes, he calls me out a lot, but I deserve it. But also, my head is actually just that big. That's the problem, is like, there's nothing happening here that's making my head look bigger. I have a ginormous head.
You
and
do.
I bought a new camera.
But it doesn't help it.
What?
What size hat?
It is whatever the last. Can you see it? The last thing.
Oh my God, you're DGen. Just that last button's holding on.
I'm DGen, and you. The thing is DGen has hair, so my head is as big as DGen's without any hair. I have a ginormous head.
It's like a Taylor Mathis top.
You see what I'm doing right now?
Yeah, you're doing what I'm doing.
Yes.
It's very hard not to lean. I don't know what's going on with me.
Dude, it's actually hard to lean as much as you lean. But this is what you do. You subconsciously do the opposite of what you should do. As in, hey, Steak, the Florida Panthers are really good.
No, that's not leaning.
You say, I'm going to take the Hurricanes live. Hey, Steak, you should keep your head straight. Otherwise, it's really bad for your neck. Okay. But
nobody with fucking carpal tunnel from line shopping is going to tell me about neck pain. I'm doing just fine, bud.
How still did you have to be when you got this part of your neck tattooed?
Very, very still.
No, he went under anesthesia like Dak Prescott.
No, Dak Prescott's a puss, and I'm not. Of course not.
Oh, okay. I don't know, man. The throat seems... That's like a lot. Like, what if you have...
You got to be two things to go under anesthesia to get tattoos. Number one is rich. You have to be very rich. And number
keep
two
it kosher.
You have to be a giant pussy. Sorry, Pickett. Sorry.
I didn't realize Zach went under anesthesia. I don't remember that story.
Oh my God. That was all over Twitter. And somebody else just did it.
Famous people. I think it costs thousands and thousands and thousands.
Probably. Anesthesiologists do pretty well from what I understand. Thanks to Stex on Dex for watching on your big screen TV.
Yeah, thanks so much, Stex.
Okay, here's where we're at. This helped. This helped tremendously.
So what are we at?
Ooh, I like a little 950.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait.
Oh, it's supposed to be Dort.
Could you fucking give me a second? Hold on.
I don't understand why you're wearing the wrist brace if you can't even click the right leg to the
parlay. Shut the fuck up. We're in trouble.
Why's that?
Oh, it's only 7-1 now. But that is hitting.
That's 7-1 now?
That's hitting. Because Dort's 1.5.
Yeah.
-150. We could juice Dort up one more. Juice Dort up one more. Put him at 2.5.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
What does it pay?
12.
12-1.
Imagine if you guys hit your juice lines and then I lose the -170. That's kind of how I see this going.
Awesome.
Jackson Miles is asking TJ McConnell again. Yes. TJ McConnell PRA is the Josh Hart PRA when he went on a stretch of hitting 5 for 6. TJ McConnell is going to hit his PRA in every game. That is my prediction, and I am going to put money on it. However, I will not stop there. I'm kind of with both of you guys. I'm with Steak and I'm with Greg. I like the Pacers tonight. The Pacers are going to come out. They're going to throw a punch. However, it wouldn't surprise me, as we've seen the last 2 series, the Pacers come out and they lay an egg. But they are not up 2-0 on the series. They can't come out cocky and complacent. You know what I mean? Not to mention it's the fucking finals.
That's a good point. When they lost that game back at home, they were up 2-0 in both series.
That's why I'm with you guys. I see what Steak is saying. I like what he's saying, and I agree. I like the threes from Neesmith. I think Miles Turner is going to be my guy, but I like a lot of Pacers tonight. But let's not kid ourselves. The Thunder are also going to bring it. Who on the Thunder is going to match? Like, who's going to be their guy to really go off and step up? I like the Dort look, Greg. I really like that. Dort threes, I think, is a pretty good look to bounce back. It's a very uncharacteristic game from him. He's probably going to chuck a fuck ton of them tonight. But there's got to be somebody else who plays well.
Jalen Williams.
That's the guy?
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking a nap on your shoulder right now? You don't need a neck pillow when you fly. I just realized that. So wait, hold on. I'll get serious for a second. Jalen Williams points, not threes, right?
Points.
Do we add that to the parlay?
I like it.
We're already at 12.
Or you could bring the threes down and add J-Dub.
But then we're adding a lot of Thunder guys.
No. 12 is good. 12 is good. Yep. Way overthinking this. How? Another double for J-Rod, by the way. Jeez. First home finals game in Indy since 2000. Shit's going to be electric home court. Yep. Kassan Wallace ladder? Steak a game late? What? Steak, you laddered Kassan Wallace?
I took him 15 plus 630.
Dude.
He had 4 points. And it was pretty early.
Somebody on the Thunder is going to show up, man. Do we go back to Kassan Wallace? Brent Rooker just hit a fucking home run tonight.
Oh, you got me so excited. I thought he hit a second one.
No, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, dude, why'd you just say that?
I already know he hit the first one, dipshit.
I'm sorry. But you get what I'm saying? The guys that we bet earlier are coming through later. That's the name of our game.
I don't think I can do it, but you can for sure.
I'm going to do it. Okay.
Cool.
Let's talk a little baseball because there's a couple games, and then we'll try to find maybe a fun home run parlay, maybe an RBI parlay or a bases parlay, something fun. But Chad, if you're going to tail this, we're going to put in the Discord with the quick pick parlay. I'm sorry, the quick pick bot. Chet Holmgren under threes, Miles Turner over 2.5, Dort over 2.5. I actually really like it. Kassan Wallace could be tonight's version of Aaron Wiggins' last game. I like what they're saying, Steak. I really like what they're saying.
I'm fine with it. I can't bet it, though. I'm going to do everyone a solid. Stay off it.
What do you mean you're doing everyone a solid? Oh,
I took it last game. You got to let it go. You got to let it go for everyone else to grow.
You got to let it go for everyone else to grow. Yep. See you. Good luck. I will be notating if your bet wins. Thank you very much. Fade Cruz. Oh, dude.
I've also had no success doing that. He's a dog.
Yeah, Crusoe's a dog. Yeah, I don't want to fade Crusoe. Okay. I'm going to say final score of this game is going to be, I think the Thunder win, man.
121-118 Thunder.
You like the over. I'm going to go You said 121-118?
Yep, 121-118.
I got it. I think it's going to be 114-108 Thunder.
So
That's going to go. It's going to go under. It's going to land right on the number. I do like the Thunder tonight. I think the Pacers, if they win game 2. Greg, what's your exact score, POD?
I'm going to go 125-120 Pacers.
I love that. Wait, Steak, who did you have winning?
Thunder, 121-118.
Bitch. Well,
you just picked the Thunder to win by exactly 6.
Yeah, you picked right on the total and the Thunder right on the spread.
No, I didn't. It's not
you answered the question like Chat GPT would.
I picked right on the spread and you picked a 228 total.
No, I didn't pick a 228 total.
226.
What are you talking about? What did I say? 114-108?
Yeah, you said 114-108.
Oh, all right. My bad.
Yeah.
Still.
Okay. Yeah. It's fucking 6 points off from the total. Give me a break. Like I said earlier, Caruso
right
under threes. Degen is a fucking bot. 126-121 says Dilly Daggers.
Who wins, Dilly Daggers?
Yeah, you gotta point out who wins. All right, let's go to the MLB. So Corey Connors, first round leader. Oh, you know what? Let's have a little fun. You want a little fun?
Add Corey Connors to that parlay?
No. Let's have a little fun. Nothing too crazy. Who's going to score the first basket? I know. Miles Turner.
Okay.
I'll take it a step further. Miles Turner 3.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Miles Turner's second basket. You would put those together. It's probably real nice.
First and second basket?
Yeah, you can't bet second basket.
Let me see what it is right now. I'm going to take it.
He's 8-1 first basket.
But what about method of first basket? 126, 122. Wow. Chet, Siakam 7-1. Okay. Hold on. First basket is, I don't know why I can't find this.
Who do you want to know? I got it up right in front of me.
I'm just looking method of first basket.
Oh, method.
Yeah. Am I crazy? I don't see it.
It's not on here for some reason.
It usually, oh, here it is. You got to go to popular. Okay, here we go. Miles Turner, free throw 70-1, dunk 75, 3 is 19-1. Putting it in right now for $20. Boom. Steak, what's your guess on first basket?
Neesmith.
Go on.
3-pointer.
What's his first name? Aaron?
Mm-hmm.
What about a free throw?
I don't think that
It's 140-1. It's not going to be.
That's why I'm asking. That's exactly why I'm asking.
The way the refs are calling these games, there isn't going to be the first basket's not going to be a free throw.
Steak, how many gummies? Yes, Steak did look
permanently like this. Permanently like this.
This is a dumb question, and I know the answer, but I'm just asking. If he shoots a 3 and is fouled, would first basket free throw count?
If he hit the 3?
Yes.
No.
First basket's a 3.
But he was fouled on the play.
Hey, IQ so fucking high.
It could be like if you have multiple first round leaders and they tie.
It could
no,
be like
it's not
that.
like
It could be like the first basket was a 3-pointer and then the second basket was a free throw.
But it's part of the same play.
It is part of the same play. One comes before the other.
Yep. You know better than that.
All right. I just want to know. See, I'm glad I asked because now if I take it and that situation plays out.
Is this your goat, Kev? Is this your IQ goat?
I've never in my life asked a stupid question and said, well, I'm glad I asked.
Technically, he got fouled before it went in.
That is nonsense.
Yeah, but the basket is we're not.
No, you don't have to give it any more life, Degen. They know what they're doing.
Technically, he got fouled before it went in. Stop it, Bart. Are people really trying to back him up?
No, they're not. They're trying to piss you off, and it's working.
No, it's not. Engineer mentality. Stop that. All right. The Diamondbacks are up 5-2. The A's are up 3-0. The Dodgers are up 4-1. Wow. Our guy mid-major Matt's POD was the San Diego Padres under team total. We got a couple more games here, gents.
That's
Greg,
for a Thursday.
Greg, you have one bet and one bet only tonight. What is it again?
Twins.
Interesting. Okay, we'll get to that game in a second. Talk to me about the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Steak. Yet again, the Orioles are favored. Zach Eflin going. What do we do? Do we go back to the Tigers or just stay away?
It's just so annoying. What is Vegas doing? What are they doing? This is crazy. I have your home run hitter. But let me look what they've done against these.
All right, please do. I'm going to get more beer.
All right, let's see what we got here. All right, the Orioles against Casey Mize.
Yes.
I like Mize. I like Mize a lot, but that system of I like this pitcher, I'm going to bet on him is not working out for me.
Wow, they kind of struggle against him. They haven't had that many at bats. I'm trying to think. So this O'Hearn for O'Hearn for the Orioles has 2 home runs and 11 at bats and is batting .545 against Casey Mize. The rest of the team fucking struggles. They don't even have an RBI against him and like 30 at bats. And then Eflin, let's see how the Tigers do against Eflin. Kind of struggle, man. The Tigers have over 60 at bats against Eflin, and they only have 2 RBIs and 1 home run, and it was Kerry Carpenter.
Okay.
My home run hitters for this game would be Kerry Carpenter and Colton Cowser.
Nerfy,
huh? No.
Why?
I don't think I like the Nerfy here. It's not speaking to me. But if it's speaking to you, you can make it your Nerfy of the night.
Peter's POD is Mize over 2.5 earned runs. Interesting.
No, never mind. I'm not going to say it.
Colorado -2 run line, 4-1. Fuck Robbie Ray. Gunner's going yard. If you play that Nerfy, please bet it. So Kevin's got Gunner to hit a home run tonight.
Colton Cowser.
Interesting. Greg, like anything in this game? It's okay if you don't.
No, I do not. It seems a bit fishy, but I'm not playing a ton of baseball these days. So
okay,
if anything, I would go Tigers, but I don't want to.
Okay, Tigers are bust. The New York Mets are -265. Yeah, I bet you're fucking so ready. Look at you, Bob.
Are you still betting the Nats, Degen?
No, dude, he's not. He's not. He's a fucking quitter, dude.
I literally just stopped today.
Yeah, you quit today. No better day to call you a quitter.
Today's the day you quit?
Oh, he quit, dude.
You didn't.
I haven't fucking quit yet, by the way. They haven't played yet.
Okay, so you have up until now, you have bet them every game they played in June.
Yeah.
If you quit, let me know, and I might fall on the sword. Because I like to do that when guys.
Bro, he quit, Greg. He already announced it. He's not betting them tonight. I am.
I might do it
It's
now.
Juan Soto bobblehead day. CJ Abrams. I'm just looking at national batters against
How much
Peters.
work does it take to make a personalized bobblehead? Like, could we make Degen a Degen bobblehead?
I would think we could definitely do that, and that sounds like a really good idea.
And we can make one for Steak and break the neck off.
Did you use the Degen bobblehead joke as a setup?
No, I didn't, but I got there.
God damn it.
I just want people to understand something. When did I get so soft? I'm out there every day trying to give you a fucking ladder after I'm getting my nuts kicked in left and right. I've been betting the Nationals every day, and this is a team that has been lifeless. Yeah, your bobblehead would be no bobble.
I'm laughing at the no bobble. Yeah, that's good.
All right, you know what? I'm fucking taking them.
Frankie has 13 at-bats against Jake Irvin. He's 385 with a home run and 4 RBIs. Brandon Nimmo has 15 at-bats. He has a home run and 4 RBIs. Here's the weird one. Somebody said Alonso is homering. He has 13 at-bats against Jake Irvin. No home runs, no RBIs, batting .77 against him.
Ryan O'Hearn. Yeah, good point. All right, fine. I'll take the Nationals.
No. That's not how this works, dude. I'll kill you. You quit. That's why I took him. You can't fucking take the Nationals.
That's what I'm waiting to see where he officially lands.
Nah, bro. I don't even like the way this is going.
Nobody says I can't take the Nationals today.
I'll be fucking furious.
What if I put half a unit on them?
Still count.
Any amount bet on them, yeah.
All right, fine. Let's keep moving. Rays and Red Sox.
Let's go.
It's a good little rubber match.
Sure is.
Is this a 3-game series, or are they playing tomorrow?
No, I think it's a 3-game series.
Okay.
I don't know for sure though. Maybe I should.
Yeah, it is. It is. I keep thinking today's Thursday because we used to do this on Thursday. I'm like, man, this is a good board for a Thursday, but it's Wednesday.
I know. That is the benefit of doing it on a Wednesday over a Thursday. Littell against Walker Buehler. Buehler has not been very good. Littell has been awesome. Boston seemed to be the popular pick here. A little bit more money. Ooh, look at that. 24% of the bets, 40% of the money on the Rays. Bigger bets on the Rays today. Sharps, Pikkit Sharps like the Rays. Ooh, I like that. Looks like over's a little popular. Interesting. Yesterday was a snoozer. 3-1. Lucas Giolito carved him up.
He did. Dude, that guy, the guy's eye black that I sent you. So the reason that sticks out in my head is for lacrosse, if we went to a tournament and you lose early, we were good. We weren't great. So we would lose early and you play in the consolation game. So we would all get hammered and then show up the next day for the consolation game. And one of my buddies did like kitten whiskers, like painted his nose black and like the 3 little whiskers. And it looks exactly like Morel.
Yeah.
I don't know how no one's saying something to him of like, I see that you're trying to do something different and unique, but you look like a kitten.
I don't know how I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Like Yandy has like special eye black, but it looks kind of cool.
Yes. Right. Because Yandy is cool. Christopher Morel is not cool.
Yeah.
Steak made Degen sad his entire demeanor shifted. No. To be fair, Degen has all the rights to jump off the Nats. He can't find one winning day in June, and the Nats are not helping. No, they're definitely not.
No, he has all right to jump off the Nats. I guess I don't really agree, but he doesn't have any right to jump back on after I bet him.
Steak, what's the record on betting on the Sox?
Completely even at the moment.
Wow. Must be nice. So, under Littell
kicker numbers?
Sure.
So 8 Rays have seen Walker Buehler, and only 2 of them have hits off him.
Oh, God.
It's not bad. 250.
So, I have a take. Yesterday, Lucas Giolito and Ryan Pepiot was a pick'em. Or as Greg would say, Peapot. It was a pick'em.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a lot of respect to Lucas Giolito. Today, Zach Littell and Walker Buehler being a pick'em. I expected Buehler to be like minus 130. Am I wrong here, chat? I think this is a little respect to the Rays.
I don't know. Isn't Littell better than Walker Buehler?
Yeah, but for whatever reason, I feel like Walker Buehler, I feel like he gets respect. Could be wrong. The Rays are batting 160, 158 against him. They don't hit him well. The Red Sox hit Littell 240. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rays have been pretty hot lately.
They have been hot. That is absolutely true.
I feel like this is a game I would actually look at the Rays because when they're in this mode, they just kind of grind and they'll sweep teams, but they also won't lose series. So I like the Rays simply because I think they would win this series.
Jacob Young homer 15-1 on FanDuel, 4-1 on Fanatics. Weird. That's a high total. That is a high total, 9.5. Yesterday was 3-1. Makes me think the Rays hit Walker Buehler, but they don't hit Walker Buehler, is what you're telling me, right, Steak?
They don't hit Walker Buehler. You just said it, 158 against him.
Fuck. Kind of like Yandy again.
Shocker. Look how shocked I am. Shocked.
Yeah.
It makes it like 5 years in a row. You kind of like Yandy today.
4 games, 10 minutes.
What are you talking about?
Talking about how many games we have left and how much time we have left.
Yeah, push, Degen.
There's 4 games left?
Yeah.
4 games left, and we got to move on from the Rays.
And I would like to get a college baseball future out of you guys.
Okay.
Or at least the chat.
Yeah, please, the chat. Okay. The Rays have won 8 straight with Littell on the bump. Yeah, Brendan Smith. Nice nugget there. Thank you. All right.
I might like the Rays.
Yeah, it's the Rays. Yankees minus 125 at home. Or I'm sorry, on the road against the Royals.
Yankees 4 overs in a row. They have been hitting the baseball.
So we got Bubic going against Schmidt. Bubic is a pretty good pitcher, is he not? 5-3 with a 1.43 ERA. He's been excellent. Clark Schmidt's nothing special. I think Caglione goes deep today. What's Caglione?
8-1.
He was 9-1 yesterday. I don't think he sniffed it. He had a ground out.
But yesterday was freed or no?
Yesterday was freed.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
So let's go to player.
Bubic is balling.
825 for Jock Caglione. He has not hit a home run yet, right?
No.
I make Rays a favorite here. Interesting. So I'm way off on that then. That's respect. That's respect for Bueller. It's Coastal to be in the final, and it's the Hogs Saturday night, says Matt. Woo Pig Chip? I don't know what that means. I mean, I know it means
Arkansas.
They're a popular pick for the CWS.
I mean, the game to watch this weekend is that Arkansas LSU first game. Those are the 2 favorites. That's gonna be an awesome game.
Yankees Royals. Steak, what do you got?
Aaron Judge is 4 for 7 against Bubic with a home run and 2 RBIs. Paul Goldschmidt is 3 for 7 with an RBI. Jazz Chisholm batting .667 against him. They haven't seen him that much, but pretty much all of them have decent success. I think that's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, I don't see a Royals player with insane success against Clark Schmidt. Really nothing special at all. I kind of like the Royals going into this, but now I'm not so sure.
Okay. Lean Royals.
Lean Royals for sure.
Rangers and Twins. Yesterday, my POD for 2 units, which I actually did hit, was the over in that game. It's soared over. Now we've got David Festa going against Jack Leiter. According to Pikkit, looks like this is pretty split on the oh no, it's not. The Blues confused me. Overwhelming majority on the Rangers spread at +1.5. It's probably in a bunch of
I might be getting duped on this.
Twins are minus 142. I think that's a lot of respect for David Festa. I like David Festa for what it's worth. The Twins seem to be a little bit more popular here, but Steak always says it. Pikkit users are sharp. That's what you want to see, Greg, if you're on the Twins. More money and bets on the over. I like David Festa. I've been a David Festa guy. This is not his debut, is it? Oh, my gosh, I think it is. I think it is. The Rangers have seen him 17 plate appearances. Their average is 353.
Whoa.
You know that Marcus Semien was my guy yesterday. He'll probably he did go over his ladder, didn't climb it. He'll probably go nuts. Festa K's interesting. Okay. Festa bounce back game is what people are saying. Oh, he's 0-1. He's not his debut. Sorry. Leiter's been a pretty good pitcher. Everybody on the Rangers was teeing off yesterday. The Rangers could be a team that's getting right. Keep an eye on that. Pass entirely on this game?
On the Rangers for sure. Yeah. No, not this game. Greg likes the Twins. I was excited to hear why.
Greg, what do you like?
Yeah, I mean, really, the Twins got destroyed yesterday, and saw some stuff about the Rangers just not being a very good road team. Twins being a pretty strong road team. I think the Twins get a bounce back here.
Twins and a bounce back.
There was minus 130 last night, and it's jumped a good bit of steam.
Nerfy, DJ?
But
what?
Nerfy?
Ooh, maybe.
Twins have never seen Leiter. Rangers have barely seen Festa.
Kind of like that. I kind of like that. Yeah, fuck it. Nerfy. I like it. Let's do
Nerfy
it.
of the night. Twins, Rangers. You
Twins.
tease it. You tease it on Twitter, okay?
All right. How many likes are we asking for? 14?
Yeah, 14. Say something funny like I did yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I can't top that. That was good.
Thanks.
I'm going to drop it like Aguilar.
Thanks.
What am I supposed to say?
I don't know, but just tease it. Let's get it out there.
Okay.
You'll show wrist.
I'll show wrist on the timeline. 14 likes. Yeah, there you go. Good job, Greg. Way to go.
That's what you can count on Greg for. Just the most.
That was perfect. Post that right now.
All right. Okay. How many more games do we have left?
2, and I get a crying baby in the background. I might.
Yeah. If you got to dip at any point, feel free.
Yeah, I might need to run, but good luck tonight, guys.
All right.
Parlay too, because I don't remember
Giants and the Rockies, Greg.
What?
I said you're going to miss the Giants and the
I
Rockies.
know. I saw it too. I'm like, all right, I got to go.
Bye, crying baby. Good luck, Greg. Thank you for hanging out. Peace. All right. Chicago White Sox and the Astros. The Astros are minus 170 again. Ryan Gusto going against Sean Burke. Astros have never seen Sean Burke. He's 3-6 with a 4 ERA. Gusto's 3-3 with a 4.78 ERA. I kind of want to go back, stake. All the teams I bet on yesterday lost. I think all the teams that I bet on today will win. You want to know what's hilarious? It's already 2-0. The Pirates won.
Guardians?
The Phillies won.
Phillies, okay.
It's already 2-0.
I would say this is probably the spot for the Astros, but I'll hard pass it. Also, he mentioned it. Bart mentioned it. Matt Wallner for the Twins.
All you do is just fucking tail people.
You love saying that.
That's all you do.
I like this nerve.
People say a guy and you go, yeah, oh, by the way, that guy said is going to home run.
Well, it is what it is, dude. It's not
give me a guy nobody said that's going to hit a home run tonight.
Okay, fine.
Get out of those discords. I see you in there.
Elliot Ramos.
Who?
Elliot Ramos.
We're not even on that game yet.
We're about to move on because what are you gonna do? You're gonna be fading the White Sox? We got fucking what do we got? 2 minutes?
I do want to go back to the Astros. Yeah.
Okay.
Should I not?
No, the White Sox are the best team in baseball.
Shut up. All right. Giants are minus 200 against the Rockies, and the total is 10. We've got Kyle Freeland going. He's a lefty, 1-8 on the year. Robbie Ray's 8-1 on the year. This is hilarious. You like Elliot Ramos?
Elliot Ramos, Colton Cowser, Matt Wallner. That will be your parlay that will send your kid to college.
Okay. What does it pay?
I don't know. On Hard Rock, it's going to be awful, but I'll punch it in. Cowser. Here, you keep talking, though.
Okay. Rockies do not hit Robbie Ray well. Shocker. They don't hit anybody well. The Giants, I mean, I guess they hit Freeland, 306, expected 268. Not in love with it.
I mean, bro, the odds are so bad on Hard Rock. I can't place this bet.
Okay, that's fine. We can't badmouth them too much on Pikkit's YouTube channel.
You sure?
I'm positive.
I thought it was free game.
No.
Oh.
Super late. Did we go over the NBA? Yes, we did, Jared Masterson, but thank you for tuning in. We do have a parlay we're going to tweet a little bit later.
All right, fine. I won't badmouth them, but am I allowed to compare the odds on the two parlays? Would that be acceptable?
Just give us the good odds.
I'm going to tell you both. That's more than fair. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just speaking the truth. So we got Wallner, Ramos, and Cowser. Let's get to Cowser. On Hard Rock, the parlay is plus 50-80. And on FanDuel, the parlay is plus 87-49.
Wow. 35-1 difference. Yeah. That's crazy. Okay. So let's do a quick recap for baseball. Then we'll shut it down.
Okay.
Tigers and the Orioles. You like Colton Cowser. I kind of like the Tigers again. What about you?
I mean, I think you just keep fading the Orioles, but no, I'm not touching that. I like Colton Cowser.
Tell the parlay. Good. I hope you enjoy it. Tampa Bay Rays. By the way, it's a parlay that we all put together. It's not my parlay. Tampa Bay Rays and the Red Sox. What do you like, Steak?
What do I like? You know what I like.
You like the Red
America's
Sox.
team, the Boston Red Sox.
Yep. Washington Nationals against the Mets.
Washington Nationals money line on Juan Soto bobblehead night.
Okay. Total 8.5. Yankees and Royals.
Lean Royals, but I don't think so.
Okay. I like Jack Caglione home run.
Okay.
I think Jack is going to send one deep tonight against. He's a lefty against a righty, Clark Schmidt. Clark Schmidt just seems to throw like the most boring baseballs down the middle of the plate. I think Jack takes one, especially after we just saw Roman Anthony. You know what? I'm playing Jack tonight. I'm playing his bases. I'm going to play home run. We just saw Roman Anthony had a nice he had a nice what did he have? 2 RBI double? It's Caglione. Yes. It's Caglione. Is it None or
Caglione? When it's Roman Anthony again. He's 6-1.
Is he really?
Yeah, maybe you do Anthony and Caglione fucking gabagool fucking parlay.
I don't think so. All right.
No.
Rangers Twins, Nerfy?
Like the Nerfy. Did you tease it?
No.
Tease it, dude.
All right. What am I saying?
You're saying if this post gets 14 likes, I'll drop the Nerfy of the night and show wrists on the timeline. People are going to get excited about that. Because, yeah, that game starts, I'm pretty sure, in 40 minutes. So you got to get the teaser out there.
Okay.
White Sox, Astros. You want to fade the White Sox again because you're an idiot. Giants, Rockies, no read except I like Heliot Ramos home run.
Okay. Chicago White Sox and the Astros. I'm going to probably... No, I'm not. I'm just going to stay off. All right. Steak, good luck tonight. Your POD in the NBA is...
Neesmith over 2.5 threes. Let's go with that.
I like it. I'm going Miles Turner. I might ladder the shit out of it. Threes, not the points, though. Threes.
Cool.
Thank you for hanging out on the Pikkit Happy Hour, everybody. Make sure you download Pikkit, subscribe to the YouTube channel while you're here. I'm sure you already have. Steak, we'll see you later. Have a great night. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Good luck on all your bets. I hope you win more than you win. Peace.